Hello everyone and welcome back to Conversations at Karnika. I'm your host Shubhna Mohta, and as you know we have founder of Sangrrium, Hemang Pandit. Hi Hemang.
Hi,
welcome to Conversations at Karnika.
Thank you so much.
Maximum कहाँ तक जाता है एक plant का rate?
It can go up to very good 40 lakhs,
40
35,
lakhs.
40 lakhs. It does go there. It's the age of the plant actually.
So क्या हाँ वही I was about to ask कि क्या difference होता है when you're going for a high priced plant? What do you get? The quality, the species, what is
species,
that?
especially the species. Quality तो of course आ गया क्योंकि अगर वो 50 साल से जिंदा है तो of course there must be a reason why it's alive since so many days. And then of course you have, since it's been there for like 50 years, you need to understand कि 50 साल तक किसी ने उसको पानी डाला, किसी ने उसको खाना डाला, किसी ने उसका ध्यान रखा, किसी ने उसको दवाई दिया, तब जाके वो जिंदा है. That's the reason the price, nothing else. There's nothing else.
Okay.
कि with Utkarsh का project we didn't have budget issues. It was like either or. So they were like okay to put up a olive tree as well, but then I was like, you put this up. Eastern India में कहीं पे नहीं लगा हुआ है olive tree, but they didn't like the tree.
Okay.
Yeah, so it has a particular taste.
Okay.
ठीक है. So it's one of my favorite plants, but they are like कि नहीं मेरे को टोपियरी चाहिए क्योंकि it has more volume, it has more green leaves to it. So I was like okay, no issues. मेरे को क्या है. But one day definitely
you're going to put olive tree somewhere.
Definitely. मतलब कभी तो मैं उसको justify कर पाऊंगा ऐसा है. So in Bombay and in places like Delhi, since it's more of like status symbol kind of a thing.
Status symbol, and not in Mumbai but Delhi people do have big spaces also.
Exactly. So in Bombay also, like you I don't know, Bastion
I know Shilpa Shetty's restaurant.
वहाँ पे भी लगा हुआ है कुछ नहीं ऐसा कोई रैंडम आदमी नहीं अरे क्या है सिल्वर लीव्स है. That's it. Oh, it's
beautiful. It has got something.
It's very beautiful. In fact, one of the अभी जो G7s हुआ था, like there's a summit. In Italy it happened, and the backdrop of that summit was an olive tree. So olive also signifies peace and harmony. Okay. So yeah, it's going to come in. Definitely, it's going to come in. That's
in
what
India as well.
In India, it's there. People like Ambani and all. They have. So the vendor where I got this plant from, he sold 16 of them to Ambani.
Okay.
And I was like, okay. Let him be.
So Hemang, how do you work with different types of plants? Like every species is not grown well in any of the region. Like जो प्लांट यहाँ पे अच्छा होता होगा हो सकता है वो ड्राई रीजन में नहीं अच्छा हो, राजस्थान में नहीं हो, या फिर when we go to south of India वहाँ पे कुछ और चलता हो. तो how do you maintain the variety of these many plants? Like do you source from other vendors from different parts of India?
It depends upon the project, what the project wants, right? So there are, just particularly for Utkarsh, we had to go all the way to Andhra to get the plant. These plants are basically shipped from Thailand, they are shipped from South Asian countries, they are shipped from China. And yes, we do have a lot of plants which don't do well in all kinds of environments.
Right.
We have to, like, that's where I come in, where I have to identify कि कौन सा चीज survive करेगा, किधर क्या नहीं करेगा. For example, if you take a very good example is succulent, right? People are like crazy around it.
Crazy,
उसका भी
but
trend
they do
आया
not
था.
survive.
उसका भी trend आया था.
I know. I have kept in my house as well because we used to gift these plants to each other.
Exactly.
It looks beautiful, but they don't survive.
Exactly. So वो trend आया, trend चला गया. Right. So with succulents is like आप दिग्बोई में जाओ, आप शिलीगुड़ी जाओ, you go in the hilly areas and simply आप उसको जमीन में फेंक दो, they
will survive, thrive there.
Yeah, they'll thrive, literally, not even survive, they'll thrive there.
Okay.
And यहाँ पे वो नहीं होंगे.
So do you say no when in like these kind of situations, when a client is asking for a certain kind of plant कि हमें तो यही चाहिए, चाहे आपको वो बिजनेस दे रहा हो अच्छा, बट डू यू लाइक से नो कि नहीं?
डेफिनेटली नो, डेफिनेटली मैं कभी कोई गलत एडवाइस दूंगा ही नहीं. बिजनेस क्या ही होगा, और एट द एंड ऑफ द डे बिजनेस मेरा ही हिट करेगा. अगर मैं कुछ और बोलिए सिर्फ मेरे को उनको देने के लिए मैं अगर दे रहा हूँ, तो they will question me back. Of course, my number does not get blocked. मतलब their number does not get blocked. कि हाँ भाई दे दिया चलो निकलो. No, it's not going to happen. They are definitely going to come.
You're answerable after even supplying the plants to them.
Of course, to an extent. To an extent, of course. If the maintenance is under me, of course I'll answer the thing. But if you are like कि maintenance is not my part. And then you call me 3 months after with Shiliguri, one of the Shiliguri projects that happened. We were willing to offer a person who would stay there, take care of the garden. They said, no, अरे पानी तो देना है. Okay. I'm like, okay, do. So it survived 3 months. Okay. It survived. I got a call last month. March में किया था. Yeah, I got a call in June. Yeah, कैसा काम करके गए हो? देख सर मेरे को मत बोलिए, मैंने आपको ऑफर किया था, लेजिट मैंने आपको ऑफर किया था कि मेंटेनेंस करवा लो, क्या ही पड़ता है यार, आप 2 लाख रुपया खर्चा कर रहे हो, कर लो, 10,000 रुपया का बात है, कितना ज्यादा लेगा. नहीं, सो आई कांट बी रिस्पॉन्सिबल फॉर एनीथिंग once you don't give me that maintenance part. So that's one major issue.
Like when you work with different people, different clients, बहुत तरह के लोगों के साथ आप काम करते होंगे, right? Different kind of people.
Yeah, definitely.
So हर industry में जब when we work with clients, we do have our certain set of challenges. Do you also have such kind of challenges?
Yes, definitely.
You have.
Yes.
Can you share a story with us? Like,
okay, definitely. Like, so first of all, I'll touch the part where you have to work with a lot of.
सबसे बड़ा challenge क्या होता है?
कि how can you switch?
As in?
Okay, I'll be very frank with you. You are working with someone, you're talking to someone who is employing 10,000 people, who is employing them, right? He's a crazy guy, powerful guy, rich and everything. उसके साथ meeting करके निकला. Then you have to work with a team who comes from a very humble background. ठीक है, 10,000 रुपए वो लोग कमाते होंगे महीना में. Right. So from there to there, that's a major switch which I have to do. You have to be humble with them. You have to be more humble with them.
Right.
That's where I feel my staff is like I have to deal with them in such a way. Because I have had staff which are working with me since 7 years. मतलब
like
since
family.
inception. Since जब से start हुआ है, we are working together. And the reason why is this only. क्योंकि उन लोग को none of my staff they call me sir or something like that. Everyone calls me भैया. Okay. ठीक है. अब there are a few projects जहाँ पे वो लोग भी question करते हैं, अरे यार तुम अपना बॉस को भैया बुलाता है? हाँ वैसे ही है, क्योंकि है ही वैसा. सर बुलाने से एक थोड़ा ऊपर नीचे हो जाता है. So which I personally don't like. So that's one major challenge, to switch yourself. Okay. एक एकदम सूट बूटेड मीटिंग में आप निकल के and you are like क्या कैसे इसको उतारना है, ये प्लांट को कैसे अपलोड ऊपर डालना है. तो yeah, that's one thing. And major issue with a lot of my projects is payments. Payments, yeah. Is
that an issue?
Yeah, it's a major issue.
Like it seems you work with really high profile clients.
Yes. Yeah, it's surprisingly it's something.
I didn't see that coming.
Yeah, it is a major issue.
Okay.
बोलते हैं ना कि मतलब पैसा दिया but बुद्धि नहीं दिया. It's like that. So no offense, but yeah, that's what I feel. Like it's something which is very weird. Like one of the instances which a project was done. That project had a few plants which were flowering plants. Okay, so project हो गया, सब कुछ हो गया, invoices went, and then I get a call from the client saying कि oh, you to had promised me the plants with flowers, you've not given the plants with the flowers, it does not matches the picture which you had shown me. तो मैंने बोला not all the plants have flowers, you've taken 100, 25 of them have flowers. Of course they will एटलीस्ट एक वीक का तो टाइम दो, नया जगह आया है, फिर ग्रो करेगा एंड देन इवेंचुअली उसमें पूरा फ्लावर्स आ जाएगा. नो 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 नो, दिस इज नॉट this is not what I asked for. I'll pay you once the flower blooms.
Really?
Yeah. And it was something which was very very मतलब unique for me कि जब फूल पौधा मतलब फूल देखा तब जाके मैं आपको पेमेंट देगा. It's like I was awestruck and after keeping the call I was like thinking कि इसने ये ही बोला जो इसने ये बोला कि and I was like यार इसको डील कैसे करे मतलब. So I sat with my team कि भाई क्या करेगा इसमें. तो फिर then it is a very weird thing. It's like your kid's not doing good in class 10 boards exam. You going to the pediatrician. अरे तुमने अच्छा सा उसको ये नहीं करवाया. तो मतलब it's very weird. It's like how to deal with it. तो फिर मैंने बोला कि ठीक है. So they had given me an advance and I was like, ठीक है, you are not satisfied with the work. You don't do the full payment. Give me part of the rest which is left. She gave me the 30%. I was like, the rest which 20% is left, you pay me once the flower happens. I'll maintain it for you.
Okay.
ठीक है. That does not mean I'll do this for everyone. That does not definitely mean I'll do this for everyone. I've stopped doing that. अब मैं प्लांट ले आता है. लेकिन जब उगेगा मेरे पास, यार अब जब उगेगा तब हम आपको लाके देगा. So it's like that. So we maintained that property. We charged them for the maintenance as well.
Okay.
कि like I was like ठीक है होगा and then went to the next project and then eventually I got a picture. So there's this, whenever I have a project I have a WhatsApp group where I get pictures from all the maintenance guys.
Yes, you do have with us also.
Exactly. Yes. So I got a picture one day. I forgot about the thing कि ठीक है चलो होगा. तो I got a picture and I just went through it. अरे फूल आ गया. The very next moment I called up, ma'am फूल आ गया. I'm sending you the invoice. Please get it cleared. So yeah, of course. ठीक है.
So there are these kind of stories as well.
It's crazy, and that was something which I've never dealt with something. Late payments, payments not being given. I don't know how to deal.
There are a lot of things.
There are a lot of things.
How do you see this, Hemang? Like, do you see it as a struggle? Like, you have to kind of suggest the right plant. You have to also, like, kind of understand the client's taste and the environment in which that plant needs to grow. You have to outsource that plant. You have to ship it to other places also. So, do you see it as a struggle or?
Not a struggle. It's not a struggle. It's not a struggle. Trust me, I've never struggled.
It's a living thing. Even once you have supplied, you have to maintain it. You have to look after it.
Yeah.
So it's a long process.
It is definitely a long process, but I feel it's more of a process where you need to show some patience.
Okay.
That's what I feel. At the client's end as well, and at our end as well. With clients end, I would always recommend clients to not say bad things about the particular plant. Don't say ना क्या problem है. Plant है, अच्छा नहीं दिख रहा है. Don't say it. ठीक है. You can say जैसे हम लोग खाना के लिए बोलते हैं. You should never say कि यार ये खाना गंदा बना है. You should always say मेरे taste जैसा नहीं. Right. That's a better way of putting things.
Wow.
Right.
That's very well said.
तो वो वैसे ही करो ना. मतलब if you have certain things आप वैसे बोलो कि यार I think it's not going up to my taste. तो yeah, definitely I'll help you with it. But don't say that. वो थोड़ा बुरा लगता है. वो प्लांट को भी बुरा लगता है, मेरे को भी बुरा लगता है. And then फिर जब मेरा चेहरा उतर जाता है, then it's like people then understand because when I'm a person like this, I come out to be very.
It's on the
open.
face.
And then as soon as when I'm angry or something like that, my staff they know this very well. And when they see the expression which the change which I have now, they get like यार भैया दिमाग खराब हो गया सेटल करते हैं भैया को दूर रखते हैं. But yeah, these are challenges which I have to, and yeah, every project has a unique challenge. Every project, like आउटडोर प्लांट को इंडोर डालना है,
हाँ.
कि इसको कैसे करना है, वो एक चैलेंज है कि यहाँ पे ये सेटअप चाहिए. इट्स ऑलवेज लाइक बेसिकली क्लाइंट को जो चाहिए उसको कितना क्लोजेस्ट में लेके जा पाऊँ. दैट्स द बेस्ट आई फील. अगर क्लाइंट को अगर ए चाहिए, मैं कैपिटल ए के बोले स्मॉल ए दूं, बस वही है, ऐसा है. सो या इट्स अ चैलेंज, बट या मेरे को कभी स्ट्रगल नहीं लगा. स्ट्रगल इज विद द पेमेंट्स.
ओके.
स्ट्रगल इज ऑलवेज लाइक थोड़ा वो बुरा फीलिंग आता है कि लाइक अरे सर पैसा दे दो. दैट्स वेरी वियर्ड. दैट्स वेरी टू एन एक्सटेंट लाइक इट may lead to, like, if a person is not patient enough, that person might actually leave the area, the work,
Okay.
because of the payment issues.
Okay.
That's so bad. It can actually pull you down so much.
Okay.
That's something I struggle.
So payment is the biggest challenge
Yeah.
in this industry.
Definitely. Plants are not the challenge.
Okay.
Plants are never the
So
challenge.
plants are easier to handle than humans.
Yeah, of course. So like plants, animals, and then humans. Yeah, definitely. So humans come last.
Oh God.
Okay.
So Hemang, if we have a dying plant in our house and before we throw it away, what all can be done to revive that plant? Is there any possibility?
See, you need to just first check whether it's alive or not,
Okay.
and there's a way of just doing it. Just you can just scratch the bark of that plant with the help of with the help of your nail or anything which is like a sharp object, and just scrape it off. Basically, if you see the bark being green, which means it's still alive. You still
Okay.
have a chance of like reviving it. If the bark is now gone bad or brown or something of that sort, it's black, then it's probably dead.
Okay.
And if it's green, then yes, you do have a chance of like reviving it. Basically, what you need to do is just you need to understand the plant is going through some kind of a stress. Whether it's overwatering, whether it's underwatering, whether there is fungus attached in the soil. So what you can do is just take the plant out, let the roots of the plant breathe, right? Just keep it outside, like without any soil.
Out of the soil?
Out of the soil.
Okay.
Take it out of the soil. Just make it breathe, like in some fresh air or something of that sort. And then repot the plant
Okay.
with some different soil.
Okay.
That's the most which you can do, right? And there are high chances that once you do that, and of course you talk to the plant that yaar bhai chinta ho ja, so there are chances that it might actually come back. If the bark is green, definitely you try it.
Okay.
Just pull out the plant, let it dry for a few, and once you take it out, also you notice whether you've overwater the plant or the plant is dry. You'll get to know that just by seeing the soil.
Okay.
If it's really damp, it must be like you have overwatered the plant. And if it's really dry, you need to understand you've not watered the plant at all. So yeah,
that's how we
can revive a plant.
Okay.
That's the best thing.
Okay. So are there like different kind of soils available in the market?
Yes, there are. In fact, one of the most fertile soil in India is we find in the Gangetic region, which is our region.
Okay.
In Bihar, Uttar Pradesh, West Bengal.
Okay.
It's the best soil to grow plants.
Any kind of the plant?
Any kind of plant. It's the best soil to grow any kind of plant. So that way we are very, very blessed and lucky.
So we don't need to like go out.
Exactly. There are high chances कि तुम
it's easily available in this market.
And और आपने अगर उस soil में आपने वो plant डाला है, there are chances कि आपको कुछ ज़्यादा करना नहीं पड़ेगा. Right? Then there are different types of soil which we find in the Pune region and the Andhra region, which is the red and the black soil. That's not, I won't say it's good for the plants, but yeah, जो getup आएगा वो आपको clay soil में डाल के ही डालेगा.
So what does it call? जो यहाँ का soil?
Clay soil.
Clay soil.
Clay soil. Okay. Basically, it's more or less similar to the pottery soil.
Right.
Yeah, it's more or less similar to that. So the roots travel easily.
It's चिकना.
It's चिकना, yeah, exactly. तो वो जब roots travel करने में बहुत आसानी से travel हो जाता है. थोड़ा भी आप कुछ fertilizer डालोगे, it gets absorbed easily.
Okay.
So yeah, उस हिसाब से this is the best kind of soil which you can ever get.
Okay. That might be one of the reasons, like we have a lot of pottery studios in UP, Bihar, and
exactly.
Bengal.
क्योंकि the soil which we have is very good and a fertile soil because of the river Ganges.
Okay.
So yeah, that's there.
And one more thing, like I really wanted to talk about bonsai plants.
Oh, okay.
I had come across the bonsai plant 2 to 3 years back. I had gone to Shillong and we had stayed in this beautiful Airbnb property, and the owners were really creative. So one of the owners, he was owning 15 to 20 vintage cars and bikes. And mother of that owner, she was a gardening enthusiast. And, we were talking with them, and then we came to know that at the backyard, they have this garden. And we did not imagine the scale of that garden. We're like, yeah, sabhi ke paas hota hai, garden hoga. But when we had gone there, oh my God, like I have not seen such a beautiful home garden ever in my life. So they had many, many species of plants, and they had these beautiful bonsais. And that bonsai thing still has an effect on me. You really feel very relaxed, and you kind of experience nature in a very different way when you are around so many bonsai plants.
Yes.
So then and before that I did not know. I thought bonsai is a kind of a type of a plant.
Yeah.
But then I came to know that every plant can be bonsai. So can we talk little bit more that how can we include if somebody wants to have a bonsai in their house? So
okay, so the bonsai in Indian culture is a topic of debate.
Topic of debate.
Yes.
Okay. Why so? It comes from China.
Yes, the technique, not even China. China
and then Japan. Yeah.
So basically, it's a technique of so Japan इसलिए क्योंकि the area of Japan as a country is very small, right? So they wanted large trees to be in a way dwarfed, to be having that same large tree in a miniature version. That's what I know. That's how the technique came in. Right. So in places like India, like we have a thought. Bonsais are not. What can we say? कि वो it's शुभ नहीं माना जाता.
अच्छा.
Right. It's not considered lucky. Right.
Okay.
क्योंकि when you create a bonsai, you are basically inhibiting its growth.
Yeah. Right.
Right.
So basically, the plant can be 100 years, 200 years, 300 years old, but they still look very small.
Right. So that's what a bonsai is. Basically, a miniature version of a
fully
grown tree. So technically, when we see plants, we should see plants as a thing which grows without any obstruction. Just grows. Look at the banyan tree which we have, like acres of land, and it's still covering. And then bonsai is something like itna bada tree ko chota bana diya. So in Indian culture, it's not considered very auspicious.
Okay.
But in it's something which I also really like. Technically, I do like bonsais. Like for example, like if I want to have a tree which a particular tree, say we have Polash Gach. It's something which is it's a Polash or the Indian flame tree which we say. It's like a really nice orange flowering tree. And I can't have that tree nearby, like not even on my terrace, not even on the road, because it's very rare. So what can I do to get that kind of look? So I can get a bonsai, or I can get that tree and train it into a bonsai. So yeah, it's a bit controversial at the end of the day, but it requires a lot of patience and technique to make a bonsai.
You just said that, you kind of train the plant to be bonsai. So what
So
is
basically,
that
if you see a bark, it's growing in a certain direction, it's growing at a certain width. So what we do is we use a couple of wires to stop the bark growing.
Okay.
In length and also in width. So what happens? It once we do that, the plant goes in that particular side of the plant goes in stress. So what it does is throws out another branch.
Okay.
Before the wire has been tied.
Okay.
And that's how the leaf of the plant, in order to survive, it shrinks its growth.
Okay.
Right, so that's how a bonsai is created.
Okay.
There are also ways where we cut branches in a particular length. We if say suppose there is a plant out here, we just don't want it to grow in a more upright direction. We want it to grow like in a downward direction.
Okay.
So we train the plant in a way. We put wires around the main trunk of the plant. We make slight cuts so that it bends, and eventually it bends, and that's how you can have a bonsai plant on a stool which bends down and it's growing.
Okay.
So it's a very interesting technique which I really appreciate because it requires a lot of patience and hard work.
Right.
But with my projects also, as soon as I feel that I can put a bonsai plant here, people are like, अरे नहीं bonsai नहीं लगाने का, वो वास्तु के हिसाब से. It's not vastu compliant.
Okay.
So that's one of the major drawbacks of having a bonsai.
Okay. So that lady, she had a lot of bonsais, and she shared that they exhibit. So there are these exhibitions of plants where you exhibit your plants, and there were many bonsais which were awarded.
Yes.
So she has labeled those.
There are these competitions which go around like the country.
Okay.
Especially during the winters, there are shows where people go and show their bonsai.
Okay.
And they are they are marked on the way of being taken care of, the way they have been manicured, the way they have been cut. So it's a very interesting thing, and bonsais are also like very expensive because of the maintenance part as well. And there are times when people don't even sell bonsais. Like for instance, I don't even know that lady, but if you would have gone and told her, oh, I like this plant, I want to buy it from you, she wouldn't have. Even if you offered her like 5-6 lakhs for that particular, she would have said no.
So she's a collector.
Yeah.
But she will
not give it. She will not give it to
And she also shared a very fun fact that, even if you kind of from the same species, if you for the same species, if you go for the bonsai, the two plants would not look same. Every bonsai would look different.
Yes, because when you train them, they adapt to the new environment in a different way. Every plant will adapt to the new technique which we have given. So it's a pretty interesting thing nowadays. Like there's this technique which Japanese people have also in a way invented. Like they are trying to grow trees on top of trees.
Okay.
Yeah, so it's like a second version of bonsai.
Okay.
So since after the tsunami, like the 2011 tsunami, what they're trying to do is a lot of their trees got destroyed because of the wave and all. So what they are trying to, the remains which were there, jiska bark toot gaya hai, but niche wala trunk abhi bhi zinda hai. So now what they are trying to do is they're going to put that tree on top of that tree and make it look like a tree is on top of a tree.
Okay. That's very
that's something. Like Japanese
God.
people,
Only Japanese can think of these
crazy ideas, and they'll actually pull it off as well.
Yeah,
because they are so passionate, which I think not many people are into it. But
but if you want to be a plant lover, or if you are a plant enthusiast, or if you are into this trade, I mean, you really need to be passionate. You really need to be patient. Yeah.
Definitely. A lot of people I see nowadays, they are like getting into this industry. Of course, it's good money. No doubt, it's not like ऐसा नहीं है कि नहीं पैसा है, पैसा है, ऐसा बात नहीं है. But they just do it for the fact that कि यार plant उठाया, अच्छा जगह लगा, मैंने place कर दिया, मैं निकल गया. I won't recommend anyone to get into the industry because कि आपको ये करना है. प्लांट उठाया, लगा दिया, हो गया, एंड आई विल कॉल माय सेल्फ अ लैंडस्केपर. वो चीज नहीं है. यू नीड टू अंडरस्टैंड. इवन इफ देखो, व्हेन वंस यू गिव अ प्लांट, आप एटलीस्ट उसको, इवन इफ यू आर नॉट गिवन द मेंटेनेंस का कॉन्ट्रैक्ट, यू नीड टू अंडरस्टैंड कि अगर आपको नहीं भी देता है, एटलीस्ट 2-3 महीना आप वो रहे, पानी डाल के भी वो रहे. ऐसा काम करो कि 2-3 महीना तो वो रहे, विच शोज कि जो आपने काम किया था वो काम सही था. अगर वो इंस्टेंटली 1 हफ्ता में मर रहा है, विच मीन्स आपने काम गलत किया था, राइट? आई हैव सीन अ लॉट ऑफ प्रोजेक्ट्स वेयर पीपल हैव लिटरली गिवन द प्लांट एंड द प्लांट हैज जस्ट डाइड in the very next week.
Okay.
So that is something, and the person replies like, that was not my job, and this and that. So yeah, I wouldn't recommend कि just because आपको plants पसंद है, आप एक landscaping का इसमें मतलब इस इंडस्ट्री में घुस सकते हो और YouTube चैनल खोल सकते हो. Because आप जो information दोगे या आप जो भी करोगे, आप गलत दे रहे हो, and it's not right technically. It's like I take them as my pets. They are living beings. So at the end of the day, if a plant is dying, a living thing is dying. So I wouldn't recommend you to do it.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. So since how many years you have been working by now in this industry?
In this, I would say like 9 years, 10 years. Huh?
So what's your biggest takeaway from plants? Like
they will teach you a lot.
Yeah.
Plants have taught me a lot. They will teach you how to be patient.
Mm-hmm.
They will teach you how sometimes you don't even need to do anything.
Mm-hmm.
I have just I can relate it to something else, like for example in relationships, some you just need to be with that person sometimes, right? So with plants similarly, it's like that. You just need to water it.
Okay.
just पानी दो, बाकी सब ठीक है. पानी दो, कभी उसको धूप लगेगा तो जब लगेगा देखेंगे, बट पानी तो दो. Something of that sort. So yeah, plants actually teach you a lot. Just give positive vibes to it and they'll actually grow at the end of the day without doing anything. Just पानी दो बस. That's what I feel. कुछ और नहीं देने है, सिर्फ पानी दो, बाकी सब हो जाएगा. धूप देखो, we have a couple of plants which are right here, like and they are getting sunlight from a particular direction. They will travel. They are traveling right now. The plants which are supposed to be straight, they are running across towards the sunlight.
Oh, they do?
Yes, definitely. And that's what. So आपने तो सिर्फ पानी दिया, आपने तो इसका ऐसे बेंड नहीं किया ना, वो तो खुद ही भाग रहा है towards the sunlight. Okay. So that is what something which is very unique, very interesting. And
yeah, that's really interesting. I didn't know about
that. They will go to the source of the light to get more light, to make more chlorophyll and class 7 science biology. So yeah, that's going to happen. So yeah, but patience तो बहुत सिखाया है भाई.
So you have been in this industry for 9 years by now. What would be your dream project? Like what kind of project you really want to work?
Dream project? See,
as a landscaper.
Okay, so I have a thing. I have really I like to go around the city, and whenever I travel, with my friends or with my family, I always like, अरे इधर काम किया है. As soon as, so I worked in atmosphere. As soon as I am on the Marfly, or I automatically my head turns on the right. I'm just like, हाँ plant ठीक है, हाँ दिख रहा है, कुछ तो दिख रहा है. So with my other projects also in Baliganj and I always like And to an extent, my friends are like tired of it. Like, जब भी तुम ज्यादा जितना ही ट्रैफिक है तुम एक बार मुड़ के जरूर देखते हो उधर तुम्हारा प्लांट है. Yeah, so basically I want to do projects to like around the city.
Okay.
Of course, outside as well, but like to have a milestone every part of the city.
Oh wow.
यहाँ पे भी किया है, वहाँ पे भी किया है. So with your store as well. Generally, I don't cross this area because I'm taking the flyover. But as soon as I am crossing this place, I make sure I turn. I make sure that I turn. I was like, हाँ ठीक है, plans ठीक है यार.
You have something which belongs to you.
Yeah, exactly,
Yeah,
exactly.
It gives you that belonging.
Exactly कि यहाँ पे भी लेके थप्पा है.
So I can really understand that because हम लोग जहाँ टाइल सप्लाई करते हैं, when we go to that place and Rahul would always be like, ये tile अपना है, ये tile अपना है. And the first thing he would notice would be the tile.
Exactly. So,
be it any restaurant or any, building or commercial building or any place.
Yeah.
If he have supplied it there, he would instantly.
Yeah, that's a thing. And the second thing is have a bigger store. That's one of the major things, to have a bigger store with basically having all the essentials of gardening and the landscape industry, starting from tiles, which I am sure you're going to help me with it, and from landscape, hardscapes, fountains and water features. Yeah, so basic idea वही है to have something like that. Maybe one day.
For landscaping, like, do you look at a certain kind of area that you? Is there any minimum requirement for landscaping? Like, you need to have that particular area.
Yeah. So basically, landscape starts like as soon as you have like around 500 square feet is the minimum.
Minimum.
Yeah, that's what you can call a landscape job. ठीक है. उसके ऊपर it's like a proper landscape job. उसके नीचे it's like just providing
providing
plants and just making the aesthetics of that area. That's something which is which cannot be called a landscape. But ठीक है. I just designed the place. That would be like ठीक है, not a big thing. But yeah, I would love to do any project. That's the smaller the space, the challenging it gets. So yeah, even if it's small space, but the correct definition will always come when you have a bigger space, like 1,000 square feet, like 2,000.
You have more area to play.
Exactly. Around. So you can add on more features. You can have water features. You can have natural pools. You can actually have a swimming pool. You can have an outdoor space for you to sit, a glass house, a games room around the garden area.
So do you help in doing all these
exactly,
things?
Yes,
even the
do.
Games room?
Yes, we do. In fact, we just finished a pickleball court at one of the schools.
Yeah.
Yes. So it's not my thing, but of course, since I'm a designer, I outsource it to get it done.
But you provide this feature in landscaping.
Yes. So this is like a part of it.
Okay.
Like, we just made a pickleball court and a basketball court inside a school.
Okay.
There was this 2,500 square feet area. We've made a pickleball court out there, and we've put some plants also. Yeah. More things are also coming up in that school.
Wow. The horizon is really huge.
Yeah, it's endless. It's endless. Literally everything, like starting from like a lamp to like a big swimming pool, like everything comes under this. And not many people know about it. I am trying to make them more aware of what a landscaper does. So hopefully one day.
Okay. We hope that too, Hema.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
And apart from plantation, I've come to know that you're really fond of scuba diving.
Oh, yes.
Do you want to talk a little bit more about scuba thing?
Basically,
that's very interesting.
It is. Like scuba diving is something which I started. So I really like challenges. So one day I saw a video on YouTube, like a person was scuba diving. I didn't know how to swim at that point of time. Yes, so I was like, I'll make sure that I learn to swim. Couple of months of swimming, and then I went all the way to Andamans. I did my training. I'm still doing it. Like So my end goal of scuba diving is also to do plantations underwater. Yes.
Oh wow.
Yes. So after I do my dive master, which is like
So how long does it take to get that?
देखो technically तो 6 months is enough, but
Continuous training of 6 months?
yes, yes.
Okay,
Yes.
but can you do it in parts as well?
Exactly, that's what I'm trying to do because I have to manage this as
Right.
well. So once I'm done with this, once my DMT is dive master training, DMT.
Okay. Okay.
So once my DMT is done, probably is to plant corals underneath, like underwater.
That's an amazing idea.
So basically, corals are something which are really important.
They are important, but they are dying also.
Exactly. So this is something which I want to definitely do after my DMT is over, and then फिर पौधे प्लान पानी के अंदर उगाएंगे. So that's my basic thing कि बाद में जाके फिर ये करेंगे.
I wish you all the good luck
Thank you
for
so
that.
much. Thank you so much. Hopefully it happens. Yeah. I'm looking forward to that.
Have you ever tried mangrove plantation anywhere?
No.
Because as much as I have worked with mangrove, people say that it's very difficult for them to survive, especially in the areas of Sundarbans and everywhere where the chances of floods and cyclone are very high. So, is there any technique? Are you aware of any technique for them to?
See, I feel not just in case of mangroves, with any plantation, I feel as soon as you cut down on the human intervention, things will grow. आप लगा के छोड़ दो उसको, and you'll see after 5 years it's quite alive.
Okay.
That's what I feel.
Okay.
There must be more techniques to it.
Okay.
Of making it survive. But like for example in COVID, like you saw the earth like reviving, the ozone layer reviving. I feel human intervention जो third layer में जो लोग हैं उनको हटा दो, plants and animals ध्यान रख लेगा. That's what I feel.
पूरे planet का.
हाँ, seriously. So yeah, that's what I feel that one should do. And in fact, I would say like I wanted to share this with you. Like, so I have my phone. The name of my phone is Plant a Tree.
Okay.
Okay. So when you airdrop things, like things will, my phone will show as Plant a Tree. Wi-Fi password is Plant a Tree. So okay. So as soon as someone like
ask for the Wi-Fi password,
plant a tree. Okay. So
that's a very good reminder.
Exactly. So this is sort of a message which I want to like give it out. Like कि जितना हो सके आप एक पेड़ तो लगाओ, ठीक है? तो I've put up a tree in front of my house, on the footpath. Of course, take necessary permissions from KMC and whatever. But just put a plant, a tree. 6 months, 8 months, 10 months, you'll actually see it grow. Okay? And that plant, I just put it in the year 2019, I guess. And 2025 it is. 6 years, and I stay on the 3rd floor. It's touching the 3rd floor.
Really?
And that plant was just 4 feet high. So in 6 years, it went like at that height in 6 years. Birds are staying, like living in that tree. They are making nests. People are sitting underneath. People are parking their cars.
Wow.
My car is parked underneath that tree. यहाँ छाँव मिलेगा. So that is something which I feel everyone should.
It must be so beautiful to watch that growing in front of you. And
Exactly.
Like
बहुत मजा आया था. मतलब there जब cyclone वगैरह आता है, you know how often Calcutta is hit by cyclones. So there were times when I used to know कि हाँ cyclone आ रहा है, and I used to get my staff and my friends कि हाँ tire stick for it to get support. And
can we talk more about that? Because like a lot of plants are dying in cyclones. Every year we see like a lot of plants died and on the road. Like big, fully grown plants die because of that. So is there any technique?
So with big trees, this is something which I really feel that the Calcutta Corporation can do, like they always chop the trees from the sides. It's a very minor thing, but in order for they especially do it for the Durga Puja idols to not get brushed by the trees. And I would also recommend them to like chop it off from the top.
Okay.
Of course, उसमें एक downside है कि if you chop it off from the top, there are high chances that fungus लग गया, some disease might hit the plant.
Okay.
But if we just chop it off from the top and just put some medication, what will happen is the weight of the plant will not be on the top.
All right.
The main trunk will get leaner. Right? If we just chop it from the side and the top is there, the trunk will not be able to bear the weight of the top part of it.
Right.
If you just chop it off from the top as well, what will happen? The proportion of the trunk and the top layer will be more or less equal. The plant will become will grow horizontally rather than vertically, which will in turn not allow the plant to
fall off during cyclone.
So what is happening? The heavy part of the tree is on top. The winds are coming. The leaner trunk is moving around.
That's very insightful, Hima.
And because of that, of course, rain is also there. The roots are like wet, like they're damp because of the excess water. Because of थोड़ा भी आप literally आप उसको एक जोर से उंगली भी करोगे ना, the whole tree will fall down. So that is something not many people will be able to do. It's the government's job, but I feel like even if a tree is fallen down, you can just replace it with another. I'm sure not many people will object to that, definitely. And with people in Calcutta, they are so good with nature. So I feel they will never object you to plant a tree.
Right.
So yeah, plant a tree.
So if we want to motivate our kids to plant a tree, what plant it should be in Calcutta's weather?
But there are certain plants, certain trees which are really good for the environment and which actually don't break or fall off even if there is a lot of rain, thunderstorm, and not the correct technique of cutting also. One is banyan tree. जो हम लोग जड़ पीपल जो बोलते हैं, बड़ और पीपल, बड़ पीपल, any tree coming from the ficus family. There's a term called ficus. There's a gene of plant called ficus, ficus. So banyan is also part of that.
And people as well.
People, yes, they both are from that.
Is there any significance attached to this? Because these trees are given a lot of importance in Hindu mythology as well. Like we do worship and we do water during certain months. I remember my mom doing it, and even I do it. Like we have this people tree in our building, and I go and water it every day. So, but we do it from that angle, you know, the religious angle. So, is there any connection?
Connections. I feel all the religious activities which we do are all very scientific.
Yeah, I know, but I really want to understand that scientific reason behind that. Why just people and bird?
It's basically the tree of life. The amount of oxygen which that tree gives out, it's a lot compared to any other tree. Any other tree. अब उस रात को भी ऑक्सीजन देता है, सवेरे भी ऑक्सीजन देता है, तो आप सोचो ना कि कोई तो रीजन होगा वो क्यों उसको प्रमोट किया जा रहा है, क्योंकि it takes a lot of negativity and it gives out a lot of positivity. It grows like crazy.
And basically ये जो आप ficus family के trees बोल रहे हैं, ये किसी के घर में नहीं उगते हैं. Mostly they are grown in outside areas, like the common places, I would say. जहाँ पे लोग इकट्ठे होते हैं बैठते, especially in villages.
Yeah,
right?
Exactly.
तो मेरे को लगता है जो ये कल्चर बनाया है जहाँ पे आप एक लोटा भी अगर पानी डालने जाते हैं collectively, so basically you are watering the tree, you're watering and you're nurturing that tree.
Exactly. So nothing better than that. So कोई भी आप plant करो, कोई भी ट्री, कोई भी करो, कोई इश्यू नहीं है यार, कोई भी करो. ऐसा बात नहीं है कि देयर इज अ स्पेसिफिक. सारे प्लांट ही करो. कोई भी नॉर्मल भी आप प्लांट को आप जमीन में डालोगे वो ट्री बन जाएगा. ठीक है. सो बैनियन करो, But again, there are drawbacks. अभी people will say कि ये building तोड़ देगा उसका, तो वो सब करेगा. Then there are trees like there's this plant called devil's tree, the devil's tree. So basically, you can also put that because it's a pretty strong tree. You can also put Sita Ashok ka ped. So that is one of the trees which flower. And also it has some significance with Ramayana as well.
Okay.
So yeah, you can plant these trees.
So how long will it take to grow?
Minimum, it will take 3 to 4 years.
3 to 4 years.
Minimum.
So you can see a plant turning into a tree.
Yeah, in 3 to 4 years.
In 3 to 4 years.
Yeah, definitely.
And during those 3 to 4 years, you just need to plant. Like you just need to water.
Water it. Yeah.
That's it. No fertilizer. Nothing is required.
Nothing is required. Trust me. If you put that plant on the footpath, and like literally nothing is required. Literally nothing is required. Water it during the summer months. मॉनसून में तो आपको करना है ही नहीं,
जरूरत ही नहीं,
राइट. विंटर में ऑटोमेटिकली वो डॉर्मेंसी में प्लांट, पानी में डालोगे उसको घंटा फर्क पड़ने वाला है. सो you just need to water it during the summer months. And once it's established, see, once it's around 10 feet high, like you just leave it. You don't even have to water
it after that.
It has already established, so
like it has come so far, and now
वो उसके बाद उसको जरूरत ही नहीं पड़ेगा.
External
roots have gone like crazy around the soil. So yeah.
Okay, great. So it's time for a fun segment. I would have some questions for you, and you can say plant or cap. I mean whether it's true or false for you. Okay. So plant is for true and cap
is for false.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's a Gen Z. Okay. So talking to plants make them grow better.
Plant.
Okay. Yeah. Money plant actually brings money.
Cap.
It's cap. Succulents die because they have commitment issues.
Plant.
Yeah? Okay. Clients always water plants after project handover.
Cap.
They don't.
No.
Okay. Men with beards take better care of plants. It has to be plant.
Of course, plant. In capital letters.
Plant tree. Oh God. Okay. That was fun. Okay, so one rapid fire and we would go deep again.
Okay.
One plant you secretly dislike.
None.
Like you don't have any plant.
No.
Any plant which is hard to maintain or
no.
Okay. One plant that reflects your personality.
Anything which is bright and flowery, like.
If you need to name one.
Heliconia. There's a plant called Heliconia.
Okay.
So it's like a flowering plant. It has a very bright flower. Like it's a bright yellow and orange.
That's beautiful.
So I like to wear clothes which are like hippie and bright color clothes. So like something of that. Yeah.
Great. If Sangrrium were a plant, what it would be?
A banyan tree.
A banyan tree because of the like strong roots, and
it basically covers everything. It covers your hardscape. It covers your lighting. It covers your plantation. So basically, Sangrrium is something which will cover everything.
Wow.
All your landscape part.
Good one. I love that. One gardening myth you hate.
पानी डालो ठीक हो जाएगा. Like every time like a plant is dying, people are like, अरे और पानी डालो, पानी का कमी होगा इसलिए ही नहीं. But it's not true. Like there are chances that you are actually overwatering the plant. And so it's not true.
Okay.
Like पानी डालने से ठीक हो जाएगा.
Okay. Seed which feels like lottery when it grows.
Seed, maybe anything like a watermelon or a papaya seed. Because once it grows, once the fruit comes out, you can get 1,000 other seeds.
And you can plant it and like replant it. And,
So like a seed will give you another seed. So yeah.
It's watermelon or papaya.
Anything which gives you more seeds.
Okay. So at Karnika and Sangrrium, we help people design their space beautifully, right?
Yes.
So if we do a collaboration, okay, with Karnika and Sangrrium, and I will do a quick, fun question segment with you,
Okay.
where I'm giving you a tile name, and you have to suggest the plant which would go with that tile.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. So if we want to choose a glossy marble finish white tile, which plant would go better with that?
A traveler's palm.
A
Traveler's palm. It's
Okay.
like a palm which has really big green leaves, and
Okay.
it's going to complement the white tiles as well. And at the same time, it has more of a matte finish.
Mm-hmm.
So the tile also enhance, and they both will have their own
Complement each other.
beauty, and at the same time complementing
Wow.
each other.
Okay.
So yeah, you can have that.
Okay. And the next one is terracotta rustic tile.
You can go ahead with a China doll plant. It's a plant called China doll, or you can say the name of the other name is the Rider Machia.
Mm-hmm.
So that's a plant which is like a very leafy plant. So yeah, it's going to complement the texture of
Terracotta
the
and the
terracotta.
color as well.
Yeah, definitely, because it's more of a darker green in color, and
Okay.
it's going to complement that.
Lovely, lovely. Matte black slate tile.
You can go ahead with a Dracaena. That's a variegated Dracaena.
Mm-hmm.
So that's a type of plant which has yellow, a bright neonish yellow in its leaves, and it has also a little bit of lining of green. So the colors will actually complement each other a lot
Okay.
with black and yellow and green.
Okay.
So that's going to look very nice.
Wow. All right. And high shine Italian beige.
You can go ahead with an Aurelia, a plant called Aurelia, or a Monstera also, for that matter of fact, because these both plants have a lot of leaf structure. The structures of the leaf is really unique, and with the pattern in the leaf, you might actually see through the plant as well, and the
Okay.
tile will also be. You'll also be able to see the tile
That's
at the same
interesting.
time with the plant. So
Okay.
yeah, that's going to look nice.
Lovely, lovely. That's going to be an insane collaboration.
Definitely,
Yeah?
definitely. Let's do that.
So, any message you want to share with the audience, like related to plants?
Oh, yes, definitely. Like, I would love for everyone to plant a tree. So, basically, with my phone as well, my phone and my Wi-Fi password is plant a tree. So as soon as someone asks for this and they look at it, I was like, why is this the name? I was like, it's just to make people realize that you need to plant one tree. So yeah, I would want everyone to like just maybe on their birthdays, on their father's or mother's birthday,
Any
just
special day,
any special day,
occasion.
or even if it's not a special day, just you feel like यार आज कुछ नहीं काम करना है, just go buy a tree and just plant it.
Yeah.
Plant it somewhere like you will see it's going to get some space to grow. That's maybe
a
on
beautiful message.
Front of your building or a park. There are literally no major issues around planting it inside a park as well. So yeah, you just plant a tree. That's what I would say.
Lovely. And I think everyone should do that. Everyone.
Yeah, definitely.
So it's amazing to have you.
Thank you so much.
And it was a lovely conversation. I thoroughly enjoyed it. I loved it.
Same here. Like
I gained so much knowledge talking to you about plants and everything about plants.
Thank you so much. Yeah, I just feel that everyone should have a plant and just take care of plants like as their pets. And if you don't know how to take care of it, just call me up. Like, I'll do the rest.
Absolutely, yes.
Perfect.
And like we have worked with you, and I can vouch for that. And it's been lovely working with you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. So to everyone listening, this was Conversations at Karnika. I'm your host Shobna Mohta. Today we learned that growth takes patience, whether it's a business or bonsai. See you in the next episode. Till then, keep glowing, keep growing.